In 3, 2, 1, in RBTE fashion. This is the first live stream I've done here, thanks to my good buddy Brant that's right here. And I was frantically going through all of us Kiss nerds, all of us that have podcasted before, and I was saying, I got a package. And I actually thought I was getting sued or something like that because I didn't recognize the package. So if you've clicked on the link, you know what this is. And I think I sound funny. My pop filter is gone and we'll deal with it. But starting in January, I sent out an email to McGhee Entertainment, and I'm losing my names right here. It's not populating on. I want to say it's the uh, podcast Rock City. Those guys. So I'm forgetting which one of the guys had done the same thing I did. He had written McGhee Entertainment and basically had just written a letter saying, "Hey, I've heard that you're kind of fulfilling some of the Dubai stuff," and he kind of wrote this email, and so I kind of did the same thing, and I started going, "Do I even have any of my information?" Because that was something he said in his video is being able to show like this is what I purchased, not the bank account information, but you could see that you bought the stream, you got this is the tier that you had, and I even put like this is what I was expected to get, and I was trying to be very professional about it, but at the same time, I'm like,
You suck.
Maybe not so many words, but was saying something to the effect of that, I've been a fan for 30 plus years and spent a lot of money and just stuff over the time, and especially when Kiss wasn't touring, when a lot of people weren't working, I pulled money out of my pocket to be able to buy the stream to kind of help the band along, if you want to call it that. And then I even said, the funny thing is, I have seen Kiss 5 times live since the stream. It's fine if you're not going to, if you were like we don't have the merchandise anymore, but it'd be nice to get the money back or at least something to the equivalent of what I paid for. So that was in January. Today is March 26th, I believe. And there was a package. I thought it was something my wife had opened, and she actually had opened the box because it doesn't say McGhee on the top of it. I won't show you, it's got my address, but it does say, where's it at? Joseph Young Associates. And I was like, I have no idea who Joseph Young Associates are. And your wife and I were joking, like, oh, you're probably getting sued. Your podcast is an infringement. Everything is
1,000-page document of every time you've
yeah.
infringed on copyright.
Every time I didn't say copyright Gene Simmons, Gene's like, Rob. Nick and Nico are cool. Rob,
it's like that the episode of The Office where Ryan picks up the thing and just made the list.
Yeah. and doesn't tell Jim what it was.
Right.
And gets a second check mark just for asking.
Right.
So my wife actually opened the box. It's already opened. So she opened it and then kind of opened it up, and I saw like a Kiss shiny something. I closed the box and I was like, oh, holy crap. So Joe, there we go. Joe from Kiss Podcast Rock City, he was showing some of the stuff that he got. Now, this could be just a wonderful box full of trinkets that didn't sell on KOL, but it'd be anything at this point free. I'll gladly take it. So
it's like a grab bag, you go buy, sometimes you go to the stores or whatever, and you go to a retro store and they have the grab bag, and it's probably just stuff that they're trying to get rid of because it didn't sell. And
right.
But still, you never know. Sometimes it's just the excitement of knowing, not knowing what you're going to get. Because my wife said something about me. I said, yeah, I'm going to go up here and Rob's going to open this package. He don't know what's in it. She's like, do y'all need a support group? And I'm like, I guess, I said, we just want to share it. She goes, I got a package from Amazon today and I opened it right up. No live stream, no support group. And I said, but you know what was in the box. This is different. We don't know what's in this box.
This is for posterity's sake. This could just be egg on my face. Like, you did a live stream for this.
For a weenie whistle.
So it's not in the description of the video. I will go back in and re-edit it. You can look up McGhee Entertainment, but I do have the actual email address. So if if you like what you see here and you're like, darn it, I want what I paid for in whatever they sent here. I'll try to put it in, or you can reach out. It's nothing secret. You can look it up, but
So you don't think you're actually going to receive any of the things that you're paid for? You think that they're basically sent you like a care package box, like, here,
yeah,
Rob, we're sending, since you took the time to write an email to have to keep good blood between somebody who has wrote an email or wrote a letter.
yeah,
We're sending you these things. So it's kind of like
yeah.
that. You're not expecting anything that you actually purchase to
No,
be in that box, do you? Okay.
yeah, and I'll probably put inside the comments of the video somewhere of the list, like, there was supposed to be a set of drumsticks, a shirt, a poster,
Mhm.
guitar picks, I think. I know there was supposed to be a hat in there somewhere, and there was different
Mhm.
do I think any of those things are in here? No, there will be nothing due by at all. If there is, I will be shocked. I know Joe didn't get anything due by. So
Okay.
we've been talking long enough, and I'm just kind of filibustering here in case people are like, "Hey, I didn't know RBTE was going to do a live stream." So this is what this is. We've got 3 people in here, and if that's Nick, Nico, and Xander, hey guys, what's going on? If it's 3 other people, awesome.
Yeah,
Now,
talk in the comments. Let
yeah,
us know who you are.
Brant will be my comment moderator, but
Yeah, I'm
he and
going to
I,
moderate the comments.
but he and I might just get lost in, "Wow, Rob, that's crap," or, "Hey, that's kind of cool." So I'm kind of I
The
love
belt
getting
buckle you saw is a Kiss belt buckle from 1977.
right, right. John 5 is going, "Bull crap."
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So here's a Manila thing. Now, Joe had a Manila thing. I think I know what's in here, but I'm going to let that off to the side. He opened that last. So,
Okay.
okay. So here is a, I don't know what this is. I'm trying to guess what it is, and people are just going, "Rob, open the darn thing
That's
up."
the fun part is guessing. Ooh,
Ooh,
ooh, I see a oh
is that
man,
alive? Alive
dude,
too? Dude,
dude, dude, I'm out, dude. Look, it's my shirt,
it's your shirt.
dude. So jealous already, jealous.
Oh, so you know how back here I had the flag for the end of the road. I have
Yeah,
a live 2 banner
you
to hang.
you got some backdrop back there. Awesome,
Yeah.
man.
All
You
right.
can
All right.
hang. You can get you one of those photo booth things and hang that up behind you as a backdrop.
Yeah. So when you come over to RBTE, you can get in the RBTE photo booth and you can stand behind the. al-
That's
I,
awesome,
I can just imagine my wife going, "Great, more stuff you've got to find space for in this room where there's no space."
dude. That right there is awesome. How big is that? Is it like 3x3, 4x4?
4 by 4.
Dude, man, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. That's
That's
cool.
some of my favorite Kiss graphics of all time.
Oh yeah. Just I'm back right
Man,
here.
that's good printing too,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, that's better printing than what's on my shirt. My shirt just kind of looks,
Yeah.
dude,
That's
that's
straight up.
good.
With a nice, cause the light's kind of washing out, but against
Yeah,
a black backdrop there, I think that'll look pretty cool.
dude, that's awesome.
So this
What kind of
box is
material is that? Is it kind of just tapestry type material?
tapestry. Yeah,
Okay.
nothing. I think the end of the road one or the Final 50 shows it might have been a double-sided one. I'd have to pull that back out. But still, like, listen to me, Rob's already complaining.
Look at there. Look at there. There he is. There he is.
Xander.
Couldn't Sweet Alive 2 tapestry. There we go.
Nice.
All right, what else is in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? Oh, okay. We got a shirt here.
Oh, shirts are always good.
Oh,
Nice.
another end of the road. Oh, look
Do you
at
have
that.
do you have
Rosemont.
that one?
No, I do not.
Is Rosemont on there?
Rosemont is on there.
Sweet, like fourth from last.
4th from last. There's Rosemont right there.
We were there. That's
And
awesome.
I listed my size. Is it in my size? It is in my size.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
That's awesome. Let's see that again.
So there's that.
Yeah,
And then the side should have the 50th logo. Yep.
looks like it.
It's in blue. So I didn't buy a shirt at Rosemont. I got the sweatshirt instead. No,
So
I got
there
a
you
shirt.
go.
So I remember seeing this there. So cool. Right on.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that's 2 things:
So
tapestry and a shirt.
I saw this. You are correct. It is a belt buckle.
That's awesome.
Nice. That was the one thing I saw that I was
Let's
like,
see that design.
it looks like it's Rock and Roll Over. Nico, if you're watching.
Oh man, that's cool. Yes, that's the Rock and Roll Over Kiss logo.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nico just hopped in his car and he's on his way to Ohio. He's like,
Yeah.
I am stealing that.
Yeah, he's on his way. That's cool.
Ooh. There's another thing here. I don't know. Okay.
Opening envelopes last.
Oh. Did I get a hooded sweatshirt?
No way.
No way.
I bought one.
Madison Square Garden, December 1st and 2nd. Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow. No way.
Yeah. It's a hooded sweatshirt.
Dude, they hooked you up.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden. There's the back.
Oh, man. It's got the Revenge
Statue of Liberty, yeah.
Statue of Liberty. And those faces. Now, look at the faces on that. That is Tommy and of course it would be Tommy and Eric because it's Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
But man, the print on that looks really good. So got anything on the hood or on the sleeves?
The sleeves does, I think, say you wanted the best. You wanted the best, you got the best. And there's their faces are inside of that as well.
That's pretty cool. Man, that's awesome.
So not bad. So be interesting to go on to KOL and kind of, not that I'm trying to go, woo, I'm at 198. I'm supposed to be at 240. The fact that they did this, and I didn't get an email saying,
is that in your size?
Oh, I didn't look. Is it a 2Xer? Yes, sir, it is.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what my sweatshirt has on it. I got a hooded sweatshirt whenever I ordered some of the last stuff from KOL, and I can't even remember what was on it on the front of it.
So the box is empty now with this last thing, and there's two envelopes.
Okay. So how many things is that so far? That's the tapestry,
the T-shirt, and the hooded sweatshirt,
and the belt buckle.
Yes, and the belt buckle.
So it's 4 things so far.
4. Okay. Yep. And so this is from the Bradford Exchange.
Oh, man, it's gonna be some kind of little trinket. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some kind of. It's what do they call them? A curio or a? I can't remember what they call those things.
Yeah,
my grandma had like a ton of them.
Choo choo, all aboard! It's a train.
It's the train. Oh, man,
that's cool.
You gonna take that out of the packaging?
Let's see. I probably will.
Let's see that. Oh, cool.
And it's the same on both sides.
Same on both sides. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, and it'd be easy to come out of the clamshell. It's not like I'm gonna have to break a seal or anything.
Yeah.
But I can register it. Certificate of authenticity. The certificate is that the Rockin' and Rollin' All Night boxcar is an authentic original from Kiss Rock and Roll Express. Each is superbly crafted to meet and exceeds the strict quality standards of Hawthorne Village. Man, I can't speak.
Are they numbered? Is it numbered? Like the certificate or anything?
No.
Sometimes when they have a certificate, they're numbered.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
Bradford Exchange, though. I mean, that's not junk.
No. I mean, I think my dad's got a Bradford Exchange Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, they've been making stuff forever. Yeah. They've been making stuff forever.
All right. So now we're down. Brant, I'm going to let you call this one. Do you want to do the white envelope or do you want to do the big manila envelope?
Did you say your friend had the guy from the other podcast had a manila?
Yeah. And he might have had this, but I don't remember. I think I know what's in here.
Open the one that's in the white.
The white? Okay.
Yeah. Do the white. Is it a plushie envelope or just a paper envelope?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right. Backstage pass.
Oh, man.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Dude, that's right up y'all's alley.
Meet and greet. Oh, heck yeah. Xander.
Meet and greet.
There you go.
A meet and greet backstage
now,
pass.
if I could just go back in time.
I was going to say, now you need your time machine. Now, if either one of us invented a time machine, we will show up in it in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope.
No, either that, or I don't want to screw this moment up for myself. Maybe that's what it is.
Right. You're gonna show up after the fact, so you don't reveal to the world you have a time machine.
Eric Singer, guitar pick from End of the Road.
Man, they picked good. I mean, did you mention you were an Eric Singer fan, or
No.
did you mention you were a drummer? It's some of these things that they're picking are actually pretty cool picks, no pun intended. Xander says, "Love it."
So this is the Tommy Thayer one.
Oh, cool. Oh, so you got 2. All right.
2, which I could have all 4. I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you have the set, that'd be awesome, because that, being a completist.
I think so. Yep, Paul Stanley.
Oh, you're gonna have the set.
There's Paul.
You have to put them in a little case or something. That's awesome.
So both those were 2019. This just says End of the Road. So Tommy and Eric's were 2019s. So let me see if I can.
That would have been End of the Road.
Yeah.
2019. Yeah.
Gene.
Awesome.
So I have the whole set.
Sweet.
So Paul and Gene is 2022. Paul's is the only one that doesn't have a date. Great. Nice job, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
They messed you up. I mean, they're not all 2019 or 2022 or End of the Road. So, they
right.
It's a set, but
it's a
it's a hodgepodge set. They screwed you.
There it goes. Kiss screwing the fans again. No, I'm kidding. The tour.
That's awesome.
Motley Crue. This is for the photo. So
they're giving you some retro stuff.
Yeah. So here's my photo pass to get in the pit. So I can get backstage at Sonic Boom. I just received my order from 1974 from the Daisy performance. It's Blaze Kiss t-shirt is made by Paul. Joking, of course. For a brief moment, I'm reading that sentence going, well, my box sucks.
Oh, Dark Light.
Dark
pun
Light.
in it.
I love you, brother.
Pun and a joke always to be had.
Oh, now this is up your alley.
Are you still in the same box?
I'm still in the envelope.
Okay.
I have a keychain from Mr. Peter Chris.
Oh, dude.
And it's it's embroidered.
Oh, it's like is it rubber embroidered or fabric embroidered?
It's fabric embroidered. It's stitched, dude. Like it's full yarn.
Dude.
Well, maybe not yarn, but you know what I mean, thread.
Yeah, thread. Yeah. That's pretty good detail on that too.
Wow.
To be about 3 inches?
Yeah. About 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, us guys, it could be 3, it could be 7.
Right. I'd say 9, but yeah, I'd be lying. Sorry, folks, if you're just
little guy. It's guy humor,
Yeah, this is why we need our support group. Brant and Rob went off the rails. So I think this is like the Peter Chris. I believe this is a magnet. Give me something metal. Yep.
But an embroidered magnet.
Embroidered magnet.
Cool. So a keychain and a magnet. Cool.
That I just.
I love repping the solo albums. And it hit the floor, so it's worthless now.
Right. Yep. That's what Rob thought of his stuff. So Paul's on the floor somewhere. I lost him. So don't ask to see him again. I'm sorry. I'll have to find him out.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. As the chair I'm in, I'm just rolling over.
Don't you think it's fun? Don't you think it's funny that Paul is vacationing in Dubai the day that you get your Dubai stuff?
The backstage passes and things don't stop there. So we went from Sonic Boom, and we're just going to go right into the next tour. I am now working on the Monster Tour.
Oh, dude.
So not only am I backstage, but hey, Rob, take those drums up to Eric. And by take those drums up, do you mean just to put them in my car?
Right. Exactly.
My last day on the job. But
exactly, yeah.
That's cool. All right. I feel
like snare drum? What snare drum? I didn't see a snare drum.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. We're going to go back before Sonic Boom was officially out. And maybe in Detroit in 2009, I would have been working on the Alive 35 tour.
Man. What? And that's a working one also. Dude, they're all over the place. What's the back look like? Just plain? Just nothing?
Sticker,
Okay.
So you can peel it off, put in a shirt. So we've got, for the passes, we've got Alive 35. We'll try to do them in order here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the pass. So then we've got the meet and greet for Sonic Boom. We
Mm-hmm.
have
Alive 35.
Monster,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have the Motley Crue tour.
Wow.
As far as backstage pass stuff,
Nuts.
that's pretty cool. So I think, and then the keychain, and then Paul Stanley's on the floor sleeping.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
It'd
everything
be all right.
out of that.
So that's everything out of that one. Okay.
Yep.
Dude,
So
you got
now-
a lot of cool stuff. Now you got the last one.
Now we got the last one. So I don't know.
You're going to have to do a recap because you got double the amount of people that we did when we started.
I do. Oh, yes. Different than Joe. Oh. Okay. I wanted this poster. I couldn't get this poster. I got the tapestry. But not only do I have it, it is signed by Paul, Gene, Tommy, and Eric.
No way. Is that, I mean, like, turn it to the light. Is that really signed or is it printed?
No, it's really
Like,
signed.
turn it to the light for you. Is that really signed?
Yeah, that is
Dude.
that is straight up 100% signed. You can see.
Dude, that's worth what that to me, dude. That's worth what you paid.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to get all four of those guys? Like, unless you pay like thousands of dollars for a personal meet and greet, and a lot of times they don't even autograph on those.
Well, I mean, I had the meet and greet. I got to go backstage. I just did it a few tours ago. I mean, you can see the signature in Gene's right here. Is the ink was starting to lift off the page.
Yeah.
This was the price of admission. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude, that's the price of admission right there. I mean,
I bought that thing. It's signed from a VIP meet and greet. After I went to the Dayton show, found somebody that wanted, they had an extra VIP. So I thought, oh, that's cool that I have, and it's signed, but it's hard to see. It's all black on black. This is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is.
Yeah, you need to put that in like a shadow box, or that needs to go in something special to protect it.
I've got pictures that I was from all of us at Rosemont. I was trying to find something to do pictures around the outside of it. I just found the centerpiece for our.
Yeah, you did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you did for sure.
Now I want to set this somewhere so I don't fudge it up.
Yeah, that could be like, you could make something like a collage, and that be in the center. Yeah, for sure.
Frame it. It goes on the wall, and my wife would go, "What wall, Rob? Where are you gonna?" That's in a little frame.
You just have to. You
just
have to.
One of those two are gonna. Yeah, I'll have to move stuff. So that was cool. So in and of itself, being able to write McGhee Entertainment again, I had no email of like, "Oh, we're sorry for the inconvenience. We'll get something sent out to you." Nothing. So I thought, well, I just wrote that. It went into the ether, but at least I wrote somebody and some intern sent it. So this is what I'm saying. If you did purchase the Dubai, I now know 4 people, I shouldn't say personally, but other podcasters and other people on KISS Facebook groups that have said they've got something. I've watched 2 unboxings, and all of the unboxings, well, now mine being 3, all of us have got something different, but everybody has got assigned something. Joe's, I believe, was like the landscape photo, so it was going the other way, and I think they were all in different colors, I think, but it's the current lineup, but signed. So and this is where I don't know how to say this. Not that I'm trying to bag on the band. I wish when this Dubai thing fell through that they did this. They asked whoever it was, or put up an announcement on the website. We're sorry that this fell through. If you have confirmation of your package that you bought, send us the information and we'll make you whole as best we can. This is cool, but it's 4 years ago. And hadn't I not been on the KISS FAQ to see Joe's original post over there, I might not have done this, because I thought, I don't know how to get.
When you're possibly doing a public service, making your video for somebody else, because they may see this video and say, "Hey, I need to send an email because I spent, hundreds of dollars and didn't get squat."
And there were some people that spent the $1,000 tier that was supposed to get all kinds of stuff. So I can't imagine
I got
everybody.
the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I bought the pay-per-view. That's all I bought.
And poor
So
Nico.
I can't write a letter.
But poor Nico, he bought the pay-per-view, and then this is right as we were starting to talk the idea of the podcast. And I said, "Oh, I'm getting the next tier, like the 240 tier." And he's like, "Well, what comes in that?" And I was kind of telling him about it. So right as the stream was starting, he was like, "Yeah, I went ahead and done it. All that stuff is cool." So he not only bought it once, he he bought it twice. But
Wow.
I mean, that's cool. So if
He
you're just
needs to send an email.
that's what I said. That's what I said.
I
I
definitely
mean,
think he's going to send an email now. Take a shot,
yeah. The worst thing could be you wrote an email and it took you 10, 15 minutes to write the email. And I wasn't being belligerent, like, you owe me money, blah, blah. I mean, I was matter of fact. I wanted to have it up here to read what I wrote. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed about anything, but I did say I did spend $240 to help support the band. And I think it's kind of unfair that you've allowed fans to not get fulfilled or whatever. Now, if it was on Landmark, I think that's who did it. If they had all the information and they ran and took all that money, and Kiss was like, we don't have that information, at least KOL should have said, "Hey, we understand that this thing fell through, yada yada yada." So
Yeah.
I'm sad that it took 4 years, but in the light of the band's done, we got to see the whole run of these shows. And I was like, man, I haven't bought any Kiss stuff in a while. And then to come home from kind of a so-so day at work to see a package on my back porch and it be all of this stuff. I mean, I knew there was a signed photo in there, but they could have stopped at like, okay, here's a sweatshirt, here's a couple pics and some stuff. And I was perfectly fine until opening that up. I thought that's what that was, but it's the 50th end of the road shot. Had I done this a few months ago, it probably wouldn't have been this picture. So that this is worth its weight in gold. So if you're
go back through what you got. Go back through what you picked up.
So Paul Stanley's on the floor.
Yep.
So very much like this. So I'll go back through it. So we've got the Peter Criss stitched, keychains. Very nice. Very well done. Paul Stanley, same thing, just a magnet version.
Just a magnet.
Belt buckle.
So awesome.
That's
rock and roll over, baby.
Then we have the set of guitar picks from the End of the Road tour. Paul, Gene, Tommy, and Eric.
That's awesome.
So those. Then all of the backstage pass type things, the VIP meet and greet backstage.
Yeah, you don't just get your hands on those things. I mean,
no,
that's awesome.
Sonic Boom, and then the tour photo op, which I imagine is probably the same thing. These working ones are kind of cool. So this is your working, could be doing security or just doing, who knows? Could be serving macaroni and cheese to the band. Who knows?
Yeah, you're working the gig. Yeah.
Working the gig. The working one for the Alive 35 tour, which day of it would have been written here, like, Alabama, Detroit, wherever.
Right.
Or this could have been over in the UK. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like, nope, the yellow ones were in the UK, but still. Yeah. So that then.
Love that monster working one. That's awesome.
Yeah, that might be one of my favorite ones. That monster one's kind of cool. So then we have the End of the Road. Actually, the New York Madison Square Garden.
New York Madison Square. Dude, I love this sweat. I will love this hoodie sweatshirt so much. The back, dude. I love that back. God, that back is awesome.
Back is cool.
Gosh. And the print of the faces and everything looks so good.
And I mean, the print it's a good quality print too. I mean, the sweatshirt I got in Rosemont but it's definitely what you would expect from at the show. Then we've got the t-shirt, and I want to say Sharni Q might have designed this. I'll have to reach out to her.
I think that is the one that she did, and it sold out.
Yeah, I think this might have been the pop-up, one of the pop-up shops. Well, no, I take it back. It wouldn't be the pop-up shop that'd be New York, but she did do one for the End of the Road. I think this is hers because I think hers were blue.
Yeah, I think she did two, maybe like one for KOL and one for the pop-up.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
And
she had
then
one that was special for New York. And dude, that right there, gosh,
this is cool. The first thing
dude.
opening out Alive 2, and this very well could have easily been the banner that I already had. They've got them for the first, not the first album, Hotter Than Hell, Destroyer, Alive 2, Alive. I think that's it. Maybe Rock and Roll Over.
And
But
what I love about that package is one, they were thoughtful enough to send you the proper size for the shirt and the sweatshirt.
yep.
Two, it's all over the place. It's you've got stuff that's old as Alive 2 all the way up to the New York shows. So you've got stuff from 77 all the way up to 2024. And it's a mixture of stuff. They did not just raid the warehouse at KOL and get all the stuff that might not have sold or what they had some extra in stock.
There
Like
we
I'm
go.
pretty sure that's where the banner came from. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's where some of that stuff came from. Maybe some of the pics, maybe even some of the retro like solo album keychain and stuff. But those passes and stuff, you know, those didn't come.
No, this kind of like the word one of my coworkers uses a lot, zhuzhed. It zhuzhed up the box a little bit. Like you said, having the trinkets or whatever. Very awesome McGhee Entertainment to do this. I wish I had proof of purchase because I paid the $250. Yeah, that was the big thing. Still having the email, and I think I had to go through my email and start typing in, because you could search your emails for Kiss 2020 goodbye, Landmark, Dubai. And if you're like me with email, I don't delete a bunch of stuff out. But yeah, so these two items, well, it doesn't say for this one. This is a 2002. So wherever this came from, it's still really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
dude,
it's
2002.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not like vintage, but stuff that, I mean, to get
It's
a Peter
22
Chris,
years old, though. I mean,
yeah.
that's almost the age of my youngest daughter. So, I
So
mean, Xander's barely older than that.
yeah, dude, some Nico. No.
Nico,
Well, both those guys are
I
flipping us
think
off
that,
right now.
yeah, I think they're like my son's age, 27, 28. That's a crazy thing to think of, that I'm actually old enough to be Xander's dad.
Wow. I
But
don't
I
know.
love him. I love
Yeah.
him like a son, like a brother.
So that's going to
Awesome.
kind of wrap this up, kind of impromptu. And it was I didn't want to do this by myself. I reached out to Xander. He was unable to. Nick and Nico were unable to. I was crossing my fingers with Brant. I'm like, let this be a day where he's not stuck in an undisclosed location somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nope, I hadn't been. I was actually on my way home from work. I had to work over a little bit, and I was on my way home from work when you messaged me, the first message, and I'm like, "Yep, just let me know when. Give me some time. Let me know when. I'm heading home. We're going to eat breakfast burritos for dinner, but just let me know." So my breakfast burritos are still downstairs. So
well, then I gotta let you go, brother, so you can eat some breakfast burritos. But this has been cool. Before I let you go, Brant, tell people where you're at, and you and Xander. I was supposed to be on a couple of those, and with my work schedule, it just didn't allow. But what have you done recently, and what's coming up for you in the future? Where can people find you?
Well, I decided, that this year being my 6th year, I hit my 6th year on YouTube in February, and I decided that I was going to kind of do some throwbacks this year. So I'm trying to get some old people, not old people, but people who have been in old videos. So I'm kind of looking back through my videos and seeing who I've had, reaching out to people, see who may still be willing to come back into a video, and I'm pulling out and dusting off some old ideas, like the one I'm doing right now is the panel spoken. I did that with the new Ace album, and it went over really well. It's getting a lot of views. Apparently, that album's a hot topic, and we did it with Xander, and was supposed to do it with you, and wasn't able to make it. But I am currently working on. There's a survey still up until the end of this week for the panel has spoken, track versus track, which is a little bit different, where we pit two albums up against each other, and and you have to pick between the favorite between track one and your favorite between track two. And it kind of makes it interesting because it's like picking which is a favorite kid or anything like that. So these are two classic albums. It's the debut and Dress to Kill. And so I looked back through my archives of videos and seen that we'd never done it. So I was like, how did we not ever pitted the debut against Dress to Kill? So let's give it a shot. And Carla's going to be coming back for that. If you watched any of my older videos, Carla was in a lot of my panelists spoken after Rick had to step back for a little bit because of COVID. And COVID was a crazy time. Mm-hmm. So we were a lot of us were hunkered down just making videos, and Rick was hunkered down dealing with work. So it's exciting. You can find me here on YouTube at In My Head channel. You can find me on X at In My Head channel and on Instagram at In My Head channel. We'll make it easy for you. So yeah,
this has been a good time. Nick and Nico couldn't be here, but you can find them on RBTE podcast, and their handles are escaping me. But you can also check out their superhero and geekdom sci-fi channel at Vigilante 1939 podcast that they do with another Nick. There's Rick right there. Great mix of wonderful modern Kiss Army kit, whatever in the wear. And that was kind of cool. I kind of figured this was going to be like a hodgepodge box, and it was, I subscribe to a couple like mystery boxes. You never know, what you're going to get.
Right, right. That's what I was talking about. Like, I know that some of like the horror rags and some of the other stuff, they do that where you get a monthly mystery box. It's a subscription. And a lot of times they're just throwing stuff in that they have left over in the warehouse. Somebody asked what was the email. And
I'm going to look it up right now. So filibuster for a second.
And I was going to say you tell it to me.
Okay,
and
here it is. It is McGhee, McGheeELA.com. Sorry, that was the header. So it's info at McGheeELA.com. So that's McGhee, Los Angeles.
MCHGHEELA.com.
Yep.
I'll put this up and you tell me if it's right.
Let me go back to the stream here. Yes, that is correct. And I can see my email. Now that I got into my email, I won't read the whole entire thing. But I said I've been a loyal KISS member of the KISS Army since 1989. This whole KISS 2020, I did say fiasco, has gone by long enough. A lot of hard work and man hours at my job through the pandemic allowed me to splurge the $250, including taxes and fees. And I actually figured it up. It's $261.98 tier for the event. I was so excited to see the band play for one more, even to get some exclusive. I was excited to see the band play, even more excited to get some exclusive merchandise like drumsticks, t-shirt, hat, poster, etc. Then nothing. Since then, I have seen the band live 5 times on tour. I've done 2 VIP sound checks, bought merch, drove to many different states to support my favorite band. Still continuing to pay for the show and not get a single piece, and bought merch at the show. This whole time thinking I'm still out $250 from that pay-per-view special, and no one is reaching out or doing anything to make it right. We all hear all the time that we do this for the fans, and then something like this happens. Now that the band is done and I saw my last show, now what? I'm left with this bad taste in my mouth. I recently saw a video from a fellow KISS podcaster that received some KOL merchandise to make up for the landmark screw over for the fans that paid for the 2020 goodbye merchandise package to try and make him whole again. I hope you extend the same courtesy to me as well. At this point, it's the right thing to do. I think 4 years is long enough. Below is my original confirmation. I'm also including my t-shirt size and my address, which is in the event below. I hope you can see this and finally have this issue resolved. Yours, big fan, Rob. And then I've got all my information. So this is what was in the tier that I bought. Gold VIP package includes 8 additional items. Access to the 2020 Goodbye live stream on December 31st 30-day replay of the video on demand, a limited edition t-shirt for the event, commemorative VIP laminate, limited DVD Blu-ray with the 16-page booklet, Kiss 2020 Goodbye limited edition poster, a digital download of the show, Kiss 2020 guitar picks, drumsticks, and the 2020 Goodbye face mask. So all of those things were kind of sort of in there. Very well written, but very not well spoken. Trying to read. So yeah, I did kind of go, hey, that's kind of unfair, but I'm not trying to go, you screwed us, blah, blah, blah. So take a shot at it. The worst thing that can happen is, and you're putting it back up there again, the worst thing that can happen is nothing. You're still out what you are. Or the best thing that can happen is you get a box like this, and the only thing Brant and I ask is you to share a video and let us know, because I would love to see the different versions of this box. And the 3 that I've seen now, including mine, every one of us has gotten something a little bit different, which really kind of makes it cool. But it seems to be all on the same level. So I want to go back and go to Podcast Rock City and watch Joe's again now that I've gone through mine to see what it might be. Like I said, I wrote it in January of this year, and now it's, the tail end of March, and I got the box. So
yeah. I think if I had spent the money that you guys had spent, I would be watching this video, and as you're saying your email, I'd be listening to it, and I'd be trying to take some of the key notes, because I think that you really said some things in that email that kind of puts the screw to them a little bit but you're still being totally respectful.
Right.
You're letting them know that you are upset. You feel like that you were shafted. It wasn't their fault, but you would like for somebody in the organization to make it right.
Right.
And I think you did it very, very, like Darklight said, a very well written email. And we got that email address there on the screen for anybody who sees this, and I'm pretty sure you'll put it in the description as well.
Yep.
But dude, man, I think you just, they killed it when it came for stuff that they gave you, in my opinion. That autograph poster by all 4 people, that lithograph by all 4 people.
Yeah.
Live, like Xander said, live. Dude, you can't just find those. You can't just find those. Go on eBay and look and see how much stuff like that's going. And then again, you don't know the authenticity of it when you buy it off of eBay. You know that that's authentic because you got it from the management. And dude, it's just awesome. So awesome. They did. I think they did right by you.
I do too. I feel like if I was in court, case dismissed.
If I'd have paid $250 or however much it was altogether, and I got that same thing, dude, between the Live 2 tapestry, the autograph, the poster, the t-shirt, the hoodie, those things aren't, those things right there, you start adding those up, maybe off camera or whatever, you start adding some of those things up that you can put a monetary value to. I think they might have exceeded the $250 in my opinion.
I think I'm easily over $100, maybe even $150 in just the physical, the shirt, the belt buckle, the tapestry alone. So I think they may have eclipsed the $250.
And then you have the things that you just then you have the things that you just don't find, like those working stickers, and you just don't find those. You go on eBay and start searching go on eBay and do a search for those. You're not going to find them. You're not going to find that stuff. And if you do, it's not going to be $20, $30. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Even though it isn't vintage Kiss, it's still going to be. But I do love the spread that they did with everything from Alive 2 all the way up. Solo, got some couple solo things in there. It kind of eat at my skin a little bit that you didn't get the complete. You didn't get Ace and you didn't get Gene, but hey, it's okay. You got 4 picks. You know?
No Kiss fan is 100% satisfied. I'm like,
right.
We got 2 members of the solo albums. Way to go, Kiss. No, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Then the interview guy stops Rob and asks questions.
Oh, yeah, on the way out. How do you feel that you was represented in court today? How do you feel?
Well,
Don't say they suck. Go Kiss. It's like, you know, you can be like the guy on the cover of Unmasked.
Unmasked.
Still say they stink.
No,
Kiss be like, I can't get no respect. Ronnie Dangerfield, I get no respect.
I must be in the front row. Rusty.
We have
Rusty
fans
the
that
bailiff.
love to.
Yeah, the bailiff's got
Rusty.
Brant by the collar. Let's get this guy off screen.
We have fans that love to hate us. Hey, what can we say?
So
No,
I mean,
or they hate,
that's
or we hate
cool.
to love them. I don't know which one it is.
So
But dude, they did you right. I think.
Yeah,
I think they did you right.
the next podcast, Rob's gonna bitch, moan, and complain about the other stuff he could have gotten but didn't instead. Like, you can follow us at RBTE Podcast. We're on Facebook, all of our social medias. You can find us on Right Between the Eyes Podcast. On the behalf of Nick, Nico, and my special unboxing guest, Rodney Dangerfield, Brant. I'm Rob. You've been watching and listening to Right Between the Eyes Podcast with a goodie box. I can't think of anything else. I'm happy. This is a happy Kiss fan. So
yeah.
We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Peace.